and let you bask in this really good look I got going on right now for just a second. Before I explain to you that it is cold. It is day 8, and it's in the mid to high 20s, and there's snow everywhere. Scuba and I just survived a very brutally cold night, and we're looking at another one tonight, possibly even colder. So we're pulling out all the stops. I'm wearing every article of clothing in my sleeping bag, and who cares if you get your sleeping bag dirty? You just gotta stay alive in moments like this. But pushing forward to the NOC, should be there the night after this. Beautiful downhill climb to get into it, and hopefully by then it will be a little warmer. I'll see you a little later. So we're about 1.5 miles in, I'd say, second day. Really tough climb right out the bat, which was nice because it actually warmed us up quite a bit. I actually ditched my insulation jacket in favor of a layering system a few days ago. Might have started regretting it a little bit last night, but now I'm out on the trail. I have pretty much everything I own on right now, and I'm not sweating too much, so I think it's working out pretty well for me. Trick really is to have a good breathable base layer and then breathable portions on top of that, and you can create a very nice moisture managing system within your hard shell. And I'm currently wearing both my Beta LT jacket and Zeta LT pant by Arc'teryx, and it's warmed up into the 30s, might be pushing into the 40s soon. I don't feel like I'm sweating at all, so figured I'd give a shout out to that method of insulation rather than simply just taking a large jacket along. See you later. Winding Stair Gap, North Carolina. Ain't that something? Pretty cool. So hey, you notice my pack isn't on. That is because we met up with a group of thru hikers. You can probably still see them in the background down there at the bottom of the hill. But what we're climbing up right now is called Silas Bald. And we were told by 2 separate groups this is a must-see. So I'm going to hope they're telling the truth, because this is quite a climb. Check in when we're up there. Well, sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses, and that's what we're doing here. This is called Silas Bald. Let me give you a quick 360, alright, from my point of view. There's Scuba. Yeah, so it's fair to say there's a few more mountains to walk over before we're done with this whole thing. So yeah, I'm going to relish in this a few moments, and then we're going to get back on the road. So here's an interesting stretch of the AT. As you can see, it's not always dirt and rocks. Sometimes it's paved. We're on our way up to Way Up Bald right now, which is apparently a pretty beautiful part of the trail. So I'll check in with you there if there's any cool sights. Till then. Captain's log. Start 8. I have no idea. I also don't know what mile we're on. We are pure through hikers now at this point, in that we are simply pushing on to something that we found on the page that looked appetizing, which is a shelter that will leave us only 10 miles to hike to the NOC tomorrow. I think it's called Cold Creek Shelter. We're hoping that that cold refers to the water and not the temperature there, because rumor has it it's supposed to dip into the 20s tonight, and another cold night on the horizon. But it has been beautifully clear today, The sun has warmed things up a bit, so you are seeing the lack of snow. And we're pretty optimistic. Got one big hump to get over right here, and then should be pretty smooth sailing down the other side to get back to our campsite. Check in with you then. It is just over 7:30 and I am in my sleeping bag. And that's what you do on the trail when it's going to be 20 degrees and you're on top of a mountain. So we all scrambled for our sleeping bags, did the hot water trick, which you pour boiling water into a Nalgene or a platypus bottle and put it around your feet and to keep them warm, and it actually works pretty well. Going to try to stay warm tonight and then tomorrow hit up the NOC with scuba. So I'll see you then.